My intention today is to tell you to never pursue again. My intention today, starting this weekend out as your leadoff speaker, I want you to stop chasing and stop pandering and stop seeking approval and to start doing it today. And that's why it's the first thing on your list of action items that you're going to take out of here today when I'm done. It's to stop pursuing and to never pursue again. Because whether it's in selling, whether it's in business, whether it's in personal life, people are caught in a chase, they're caught in a pursuit, and people are increasingly turning into dogs chasing their tails. Now, the reason I was so successful there wasn't because of the company. It wasn't because of their marketing support. It was a mindset. What happened is because I suddenly no longer had to humiliate myself. I no longer had to beg. I no longer had to chase people. I no longer had to pursue. And as a result, the entire power in my mind shifted. I was able to gain the power, I was able to have it, I was able to convey it to others, and people started to become attracted to me. Not because of my product, not because of my pricing, it was actually the most expensive company in our industry, but because I was able to not chase and not pursue, people wanted to work with me. So what I want, and people today, they are caught up in an endless circle of chasing and seeking approval and saying, please like me, and people are not getting the things they want. People are not finding the business associates they want, the joint ventures they want, because they're chasing and begging and pandering rather than coming from that position of power and being able to attract others to them because they can fulfill the needs that those other people have. And approval seeking, unfortunately, has become the new standard. Percent is body language, posture, the way you move, the way you carry yourself, the way you talk. Not what you say, but how you say it, and not what you do, but how you do it. Because when we look at subcommunication, everybody do this right now. Write a big 93% up in the corner of your pad. Because I want you to keep that number in mind. Because what you communicate non-verbally, and this could even come through in something as simple as an email. I've seen emails from people, and I could tell just by the way they word the thing they're trying to say that it's coming from a position of weakness. So it's even in basic things like that. You know, good copywriters are so well paid because they can convey power in the way they write things, even though they're sending the same message. So it applies everywhere. 93%, we can round up to 100%, because I've seen people come out of sales training. I've been in sales training with guys who were out drunk every night and hungover and in the back of the room sleeping with dark sunglasses on, didn't learn a damn thing, and they would go out and they would outsell the rest of us because their personas were such that they were so powerful that people wanted to be with them. Using the same pitch, the same presentation, the same words, the same sales techniques, and something in my head clicked, and it came through in that 93% of subcommunication, and it told people, I was the guy you want to deal with. I have the power, I can help you. You may or may not be able to help me, but I can help you. And I got so good at selling that I got to the point where I actually did that. When I got a lead, I no longer just called and set an appointment and ran out there. I called lead and said, well, who are you? What do you need? Are you qualified? Basically, why should I meet with you? Why should I take my extremely valuable time out of my extremely valuable day and spend it with you? And when you have that much power, and you can't fake it, you can fake it till you make it through my PowerPoints, but internally it will click and it will become a part of you. You will internalize this. When you've got that much power, people are just knocking at your door. They want to do business with you. And you create so much momentum, you start to build what I call a big bandwagon. Everybody wants to be a part of it. And I was going to save this for later, but it just came to me now. And I want to make the point that in the marketing world, you see people who are making 6, 7 figures a month. You see people who are doing the huge launches and making the big money. And the one thing they've got, you can look at all the things they do or don't have or that everybody else may or may not have, but the one thing they've got that nobody else has, they've got a huge bandwagon, and everybody always wants to be on board with them. Everybody wants to work with them. And when you internalize this power and get to that level, the same thing will happen to you. Back up.